Are you an entrepreneur? You have an idea that you want to pursue, but yet so many people are giving you advice on how to pursue that idea? Whose advice should you follow? Watch this video and I'll give you 4 practical tips that you can do to determine whose advice you should follow. Hey guys, welcome back to the page. I'm Mike and I'm all about helping young men with ideas build a solid financial foundation so those ideas can then turn into action. Let's get into today's video. So whose advice should you follow? Tip number 4. No one. And the reason why is because you'll never know all of the variables that made that person make the decision that they made in their life. And here's why. We oftentimes hear it, receive it, agree, and stop. And that's the problem. We never get to stage 2, which is implementation. And the only way you can implement the information that you've received is you have to filter through it. And the only way that you can filter through it is that you need to determine your values. What is your timing? Which means what season are you in your life? What is your risk tolerance? What are your strengths and your blind spots? And then you can take that information that you received from the person that's trying to give you that advice and filter through it, and then you can implement it into your own life. Tip number 3 is educate yourself, because everything sounds good when you don't know anything. Oftentimes as entrepreneurs, we lead with our passions and our emotions, and that oftentimes lead us to thinking everything is going to work out and everything begins to sound like Kool-Aid, like sugar, and we accept it for what it is. I myself was swindled out of $2,000 because I was giving money to a developer as a deposit to write the initial code for me. If I had educated myself and not led with just my emotions and my passions that, oh, this idea is going to work out, I could have avoided that. Number 2 is find someone to shadow. Notice I did not say find someone to mentor you. And the reason why I say this is because oftentimes you're asking so much of someone else's time and they're an entrepreneur themselves, they're not gonna have the ability or the capacity to go ahead and mentor you. However, you can be a fly on the wall. Oftentimes, the most profound lessons that we learn in life are often not being said to us, but is being shown through actions. The term actions speak louder than words are very important. You can observe winning qualities from the person that you want to replicate. Most of my mentors in my earlier journey first started with someone local that I noticed a lot of their actions that they were doing, and then I went online and I was able to filter through the information that was being given to me. So just be a fly on the wall and soak up as much information as humanly possible. Guys, thus far, if you found this information to be helpful, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And tip number 1, take advice from God. And this is not to get spiritual, but God is going to speak to you through your intuitions and your gut. Trust your gut instincts. If it doesn't make sense, don't do it. If it sounds too good to be true, don't do it. Trust in your own intuition. Guys, those are the 4 things that I do in order to determine whose advice that I'm going to take. And with so much advice out here in the world, particularly on YouTube and all these social media channels, it's very easy to get distracted, feel overwhelmed, but you need to create a filtration system in order to do so. And these 4 tips will help you do just that. Guys, if you have not heard it this week, if you have not said it to yourself this week, I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of you because you showed up and you're doing the work. Until next time, take care of yourself.